Scrolling through my childhood photos, I noticed something strange that had never bothered me before: peculiar shadows lurking in the background. These shadows seemed to follow me from picture to picture, growing more defined with each passing year. At first, I dismissed them as tricks of the light or camera glitches, but a nagging feeling kept me up at night. It wasn't until I stumbled upon an old family album, hidden away in the attic, that I realized these shadows weren't just photographic anomalies. They were reflections of something sinister, something that only I could see, and it was watching me. As a child, I had an imaginary friend named Lucas who I blamed for anything that went wrong. Whenever I got into trouble, I'd say, "Lucas did it." My parents humored me, thinking it was just a phase, but they never saw him. In my memories, Lucas was always there, always lingering just on the edge of my vision. He had a comforting presence at first, but there was always something off about him. His eyes seemed too dark, too deep. Looking back at those photos, I realized Lucas was the source of the shadows, his silhouette becoming clearer as if he were stepping closer to me over the years. Determined to uncover the truth, I reached out to my childhood friend Sarah, who had been at many of those photographed events. When I mentioned Lucas and the shadows, her voice dropped to a whisper. "I remember," she said, "but I never wanted to say anything. I always felt like something was there, watching us, especially you." Her words sent a chill down my spine. We decided to revisit our old neighborhood, hoping to find some answers. As we walked through the familiar streets, I felt the weight of an unseen gaze pressing down on me. It was as if Lucas, or whatever he was, knew we were getting closer to uncovering his secret. Our investigation led us to the old park where we used to play. There, in the faded light of dusk, I saw him, Lucas, not as a figment of my childhood imagination but as a twisted shadowy figure emerging from the darkness. He beckoned me to join him, his voice echoing in my mind, promising answers I wasn't sure I wanted. The realization hit me like a cold wave. Lucas wasn't just an imaginary friend, he was a sinister presence that had been a part of me all along. As Sarah called out for me to run, I stood frozen, caught between the familiar and the terrifying unknown, knowing that my next step would forever change everything.